Welcome to Death Valley, Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge. The playoff is underway on EA Sports College Football. It's the New Mexico Lobos against the LSU Tigers. Opening round playoff game about to kick off. Great atmosphere here. Let's check with Holly Rowe down on the sidelines.
Well, guys, Coach knows this is going to be a hostile environment. As you know, so much hype coming into this playoff matchup about the running back. He's coming off that Heisman Trophy win, but the coach has talked to his team about putting that behind them. He's also addressed his teammates and said, I don't care what trophies I win. What matters is us winning one together. We'll see if they're able to get that chemistry and cohesion together here to start the game. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. So New Mexico's offense is on the field for the first time today. This offense comes in with a lot of confidence, one of the highest scoring teams in the regular season. But now, on a bigger stage, Joel, a real premium on execution. What is this defense going to do to slow them down?
Chris, they're going to have to change up the look. If you sit there and don't disguise the coverage, this guy will just pick you apart. He's done it all year long. Their run game is solid. They are so good offensively. You got to change up the looks. You got to be aggressive. And ultimately, you got to be lucky. The ball has to find your hands at least once, maybe twice today.
And the single back takes the handoff. He's got a crease. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. In a big picture sense, this offense representing not just their school or even their conference, but really all group of 6 conferences who have been told, well, you're on the fringe of the sport. For them to beat the power conference team today would be huge.
Chris, you're exactly right. And yet, as a team and more specifically as an offense, the only thing that you have total control over is your own effort level and the detail with which you play. In order to have the ups.
Now here he goes. Picks up the first and is still going. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. And the Lobos offense is on the move now. They'll hand it off. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking for a gap. It's Humphrey. Got an opening here. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Got to do a better job of managing that situation as a quarterback. You don't want to take a negative play there on 1st and goal, even if you're outside of the 4-yard line. That ball's got to be thrown away. Remember, doesn't have to be out of bounds to the sideline like it does in the normal field of play. You can just throw that out of the back of the end zone. It's far easier to manage the situation in this down and distance and in this field position. You just got to do it. Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Oh, the pocket collapsing. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Touchdown, New Mexico, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. But a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid, the line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the LSU Tigers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. We're going to find out, can this offense and this quarterback pick up where they left off in the regular season as we step to the postseason stage, Joel? All eyes on this QB.
And Chris, he has been so good and so efficient, in particular early in games, establishing the rhythm, finding those completions. I think the only way to slow down this offense and this quarterback more specifically is get to him with the pass rush. We'll see if this defense is able to do that.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. It's a wide receiver screen. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35. The Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside, and the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
The offense going with the hurry up.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And they've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Boy, really good job by this.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Did not make first down yardage. A huge turnover on downs. Turnover on downs after that defensive stop. They're going to run it here. He's got space. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Well, this has been one of the great seasons in college football history, Chris. 2,000 yards on the ground. It's remarkable. It's why he's a candidate for the Heisman Trophy, Doak Walker Award. He's one of the best players in college football, and he's going to have to be great today if they want to win.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And the quarterback dropping back. He's got it on a crossing route. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
And the Lobos lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. With the catch, it's Brown. Breaks into the clear. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after.
The ball is loose. The defense scoops it up. It's caught, and he's got a lane.
Great defenses always can set their offenses up, get them going, lead them to points. That's what's happening here. Knocking the ball loose, you scoop it up. Now it's 1st and goal inside the 10-yard line. This offense has got to capitalize and put it in the end zone.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4.
This offense is able to gain yards running the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
2nd down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
That's such a good job up front. This defense is playing so well. Chris, if you're going to defend the screen pass well, up front, this is what you have to do. You've either got to sell out to the quarterback right away, which is what you see here, and they get the contact and then ultimately the incompletion, or you have to recognize what's going on, retrace your steps, and get in the hip pocket of that running back.
And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown, New Mexico. Kicking team out for the PAT try. He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after
Cookie narration volume set to 100.
return. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. That's reeled in. It's Green. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. He's got a crease. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. And it's Mexico with the lead right now. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking for a receiver. Finds his man. It's Harris. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry up. An inside give now from the shotgun. Fights off a defender. Open field ahead. Sophomore brought down after a nice run. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And this time, he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time. No huddle here for the offense. Here's the handoff. Oh, look at the quick cut.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
The pocket breaking down. They bring him down short of that 1st down marker. Sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach. What's the play call going to be? 4th and short from the 10-yard line. They pass in the field goal and roll the dice. Eludes a tackle. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line. After a long drive, it's a 3rd down. Is it a touchdown or a field goal? This is a 4-point play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Tigers, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
What an incredible catch in traffic, the contested catch in the end zone. You can see why this quarterback has so much trust in this wide receiver. If I had this guy, I'd throw it into double coverage as well. He is so strong at the catch point, and here he goes and grabs that thing for a touchdown.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the New Mexico offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? On the ground, it's Humphrey.
Well, you got to love a 1st down play like that. It opens up the entire playbook. Now you can take a shot. You can be aggressive. 2nd and inches, anything is at your disposal.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Quarterback's got it on the option. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, what a unsettling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. That's a design quarterback keeper. Got an opening here. That play will move the sticks, set them up first down at the 42.
Man, they're going to love watching this play on film tomorrow as an offense. Everybody's doing their job. Up front, this O-line, they are targeted and they are aggressive. The quarterback, he's getting to the second level and using that athleticism. And then look at these blocks down the field. On the perimeter, we've got wide receivers working hard. That is selfless football and good all the way around.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This is a great example, Chris, of man-zone principles within the passing game. You run a drag route, normally people think that that just continues to race across the field, but that's not the case against zone, which they're getting here. You find the soft spot and you hook up, give the numbers to your quarterback, and then he's able to frame that ball up for a completion. That is a great job of recognition by the wide receiver and being on the same page with the quarterback. It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The Lobos pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. They're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
And at first down, right back to the running game. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. And that run produces a decent gain.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Lobos! This offense really clicking. This quarterback told us whatever it takes today. This season on the line, Joel. It seems like the bigger the game, the more they feature the QB run.
And, Chris, it's such a great strategy because obviously you don't want to expose your quarterback to too many hits during the course of the year. But when the stage and the moment is this large, this is when it's all hands on deck, and you know you're going to get a heavy dose of quarterback run, which they're featuring right here.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Keeps it, QB draw. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Here comes the pressure. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
This is a great job defensively on two fronts. One, the coverage down the field. There's nowhere to really throw this football, but also the pass rush was forcing the quarterback to stay in the pocket. Man, I thought he was inside of the pocket as he threw that ball away. I thought there should have been a flag, Chris.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
You just can't make this type of a throw. He throws it up for grabs. Basically, it's like a punt, and you got to credit the defense. They are able to track the ball and get this thing for an interception. Beautiful job by them, but serious mistake from the quarterback.
And now the handoff. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
He bought some time, now lets it go. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's brought down there. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line, it's Williams. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. And now a timeout call by the offense. That's their first. They have two more to work with before halftime. And the Lobos have first and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. Their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And now the offense will use their third and final timeout of the half. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
And the Lobos will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Time to start the second half, but first an update from Holly Rowe on the sideline. Holly?
LSU's head coach told me at the half Their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Trying to find room. It's Durham. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Quick juke to get free. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Grab down the middle, it's Wilson. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Wilson. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2, really opens up the offensive playbook here. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
I know this sounds crazy, but on these quick RPOs, the quarterback has to just take his time. Now, you can't take forever. I'm not saying that, but you've got to take your time, make sure you're creating the right read, and then more importantly, you've got a handle of that ball so you can throw it accurately.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Running back with the football. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the tailback's got it again. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try to run it with the option. He's got space. QB breaking away. Past the 20. Touchdown, New Mexico. Too much speed for the defense. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Here on the Tigers sideline, one of the storylines that I am keeping track of right now is how is the running back performing? Coming off that loss last week, he really got banged up. And guys, I think it could impact his ball security, how he's cutting and moving on the field. I've got my eyes all over this, and I will keep you posted how this game progresses. Back to you.
Okay, thanks. Holly will have any updates in his condition as they become available. Defense all over that first down throw. The short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
This linebacker's ability to diagnose allows him to play behind the line of scrimmage. A great tackle for loss there, and this defense is humming.
Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Throws to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Green. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard. He was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
2nd down after that previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Green. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the left side. Touchdown, LSU. What a pitch and catch in the end zone. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Lobos offense is back out there. They're just trying to keep it rolling. Amazing performance by this offense on the road as underdogs so far in this playoff game, Joel.
Chris, it's so difficult to go on the road in any environment, but certainly in a playoff environment and play this well offensively. We knew they were going to have to take the crowd out of the game. That's exactly what they've been able to do. This has been a remarkable performance so far.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run the option. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Third down coming up after that running play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled short of the first down. It's getting 4th and 1. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. He keeps it on the design run. Passes the 40. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And it's New Mexico with the lead right now. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll try the option play here. They'll toss it to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Short pass finds the tight end. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Ready. Red 54. Check. Mustang.
And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage.
False start offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide.
Take it.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw, but it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Boy, tough decision here for the head coach. I think they're probably going to punt this one away, rely on their defense. With this field position, I think that's what they need to do.
The Lobos will bring their punt team onto the field. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And this one will be fair caught. And that mighty Bengals offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. And the pass is incomplete.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
2nd and 10 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Wilson. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. After the completion, will stop to check out an injured player on the field. That's a tough thing to see here in such a lopsided game. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to chuck it again. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all of a sudden fall apart with a big lead.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Durham. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. Trying for a 4th down completion. Bringing pressure. It's a fumble. Ball scooped up by the defense. Look out, and he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Lobos. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, you see this on film from this group. As soon as that ball is loose, you can tell they're looking for that scoop and the score, and they're able to scoop it up and put it in the end zone. I can tell you what, this defense, they are energized right now.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field.
Over! Ready, set, hit!
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Third down play for this offense. They'll try to run for the first down. And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead. On the run, it's Humphrey. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That's caught. It's Williams. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. It could be a concern as they move forward in this playoff. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs.
Once you cross the 50, in many cases, it's 4-down territory. It is for this offense here, and they're able to pick it up.
And the Lobos will line up on 1st and 10. Working clock with the ground game. First down and more. He's still running. He's got a crease. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. And the Lobos line it up with 1st and goal.
Ready. Blue 30.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Stop for no gain defense. Very stubborn here down near the goal line.
What a feeling it must be. You get into this playoff scenario and you play this well, in particular on the offensive side. Build a big lead, and now you're starting to look ahead, Chris. This next round of the playoffs, the matchups that could potentially happen. I'll tell you what, I'm excited for this group.
Second down and goal upcoming. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4.
This group has been so impressive all day long. Built this big lead, and now they're just running out the string. I got to tell you, the mark of a great team is a team that can run the football when the opposition knows that they want to run the football. That's exactly what they're doing here.
Oh, the ball comes loose. Scooped up with the defense. They get him down after a short return, but it turned. Created by this defense. Big moment.
These big games, we know that the turnover margin is such a critical area. And now the defense is able to get this ball loose. It's on the ground, and they recover it for the fumble.
Handoff from the shotgun. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Can't imagine the disappointment on that sideline. They had such a great year, and they get themselves to this point in the playoff. And to play this way today, I know they didn't expect it. Heck, Chris, you and I didn't expect it. But here they are, and I got to tell you, for these seniors, I just feel for them.
Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. What a tremendous job coming into this very hostile environment, conquering all that, and getting the victory. And these players told us, Joel, the sweetest thing would be to silence this big crowd, except for their own little cheering section, and walk out of here with a W.
Well, it is silent, and they are in front of that little section over in the corner in front of their fans celebrating this monumental win on the road in the playoff. What an accomplishment for this group. And I tell you, a springboard. You think about moving forward now to the next round and what they were able to do here today, this momentum will be palpable for the next round of the playoff.
That's going to do it for our coverage. Our winner today takes one huge step towards realizing their dream, a national championship. We'll talk to you down the line. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.